Good morning, everybody. It is Daydreamz. Welcome back to another video. So it's update version 2.30 and it was sent late last night, and I believe it's only out for Android right now because I know it's not out for the actual PC version for Facebook, but I believe it's out for just Android right now, and it'll probably come out for iOS and Facebook later today. So in case you haven't seen this yet, here's a little sneak peek for you. So the second Alliance Supermind is now available. So you're going to be able to place 2 Superminds, but you must first get to level 4. So you're going to have to be donating that sandstone and all the materials to upgrade your Alliance forts, because this update is huge when it comes to the Alliance forts. There's a couple other things in here. This one I don't like. This is a big mistake they made. Lords can only send 1 march to enter the Supermind at a time. So everyone who makes their own Supermind so that they can hide troops, it's basically been a waste now. So you might as well go back to your Alliance Superminds, because you can't just send 1 troop from your main castle, Big Hall of War, and hide all of your farm troops in there during the kill event. Now you're going to have to, think of some other strategies to hide troops. So maybe I'll do a video on how to hide troops. A couple of you smaller castles were asking me to make a video on how to survive as a small castle without getting zeroed. So that'll be a video coming up this week. Stay tuned for that one if you're a small castle. But here's some other stuff. So Premium Pack. Added Premium Pack function to daily supplies. Every day you can buy valuable items at a low price. Every day you can buy valuable items only once. So one thing I noticed in there is they have the 50% March boost for 8,000 gold, which is not too bad, especially if you need it in an emergency for like a big dragon campaign or a big throne war. You might want to invest that 8,000 gold in that. Personally, that's the only times I would invest it. It's not worth just one skill attack or one random attack, hitting the enemy hive, unless it's a big coordinated attack. I would just save that for the big events. But nonetheless, you're now able to get those, and with gold that you earn in the game, not just with money. So that's pretty cool. So optimize the Alliance buildings. So these are pretty big. They added fire arrows skill once noticed to the Alliance turret. So I believe the Alliance turrets, that's one of the skills they have, are the fire arrows once you get to a certain level. And then they optimize the Alliance donation quantity display of golden arrows. So I'm not sure what this actually does yet. I'm going to have to investigate that. So I will let you know in the video later today what that is. And then when the item is insufficient, click the donation button to jump to the item donation page. So it's some form of donations. I'm going to have to investigate this as well. I haven't had a chance to really look into it. I figured I would just know what it was, but it's not clicking off the top of my head. So if you guys know what this is, let me know in the comment section below. Remember, I'm still learning this game too, because they have new things coming out each week, and it's a constant learning process, guys. So that's what we're here for, is to discuss this with each other. So optimize the appearance of level 3 castles. Not really important. Okay, level 1 through 3. So the first 3 castles have a new appearance. We'll have to check those out later. Optimize the entrance to upgrading the Alliance buildings. Now you can click the building to bring up the upgrading button. So that's pretty cool. Solve the territory missing lines problem in the territory corner. So basically, that's pretty simple. There was a glitch where the Alliance territory lines weren't showing up on the edge, and now the territory lines are shown all the way across. So that is a good thing that they have fixed that. Now, a couple of rumors I've heard from people in the beta world is that there's going to be Alliance cannons now, which can shoot through enemy bubbles. So basically, if an enemy teleports into your hive and they are inside your Alliance territory, even if they are bubbled, the cannon will shoot at them. It's like a big Alliance cannon, like a turret. It's going to shoot at them through their bubble and kill their troops, even if they are shielded. So that's pretty awesome, because now a player can't just sit in your hive overnight. They're at least going to be taking wounded troops. I would like to see that be deaths, actual losses, so that people can't just sit in the middle of your hive. Another thing that I think really has to be done is, when an enemy is sitting in your Alliance territory for more than a certain amount of hours, or even days, because sometimes people will sit there and bully smaller alliances for weeks on end. If they're in your Alliance territory for more than, say, let's say 4 hours, I think you should be able to kick them out of your Alliance territory with something like because people will just sit there and shield and then wait till you go to sleep and then hit your farms and everything again. So if you could have a skill in your towers that could kick someone out after a certain amount of hours, I think that would be awesome. And that's something that we need to campaign to get done, because it's going to really help the smaller players that get bullied. I know I've sat in CUA's hive for many days at a time, and it caused a lot of disruption. So it would help a lot of players out if you could bounce people who were just sitting planted in hives. I think that's not very good. Now, it adjusted the Dragon Glass as well. I'm not sure what the adjustment is yet. We'll have to see in the game, but I hope that they didn't make the buffs from the Dragon campaign less than what they are, because I have mine set pretty good, and as you know, I'm only 1,000 Dragon Glass away from level 25 Orange Dragon Glass. I cannot wait to do a video on that, because the 25 Dragon Glass is so overpowered. It's amazing, and I cannot wait to have it. That's what 100% participation in the Dragon campaign got me, so I'm very excited about that. I've never even bought a Dragon Glass pack, to be honest. I've actually just played the events that they have, and that's how I get my Dragon Glass, and I've got 25 Orange, so there's actually no excuse for anybody not to have 25 Orange Dragon Glass, or at least 25 Purple, working on like 15 to 20 Orange. That's even if you Alliance only wins like half of your campaigns, but we won well over half of ours, and that's why I've got the 25 Orange, because I've never even bought a Dragon Glass pack. They just, the value isn't there to me. So, let's go ahead and take a look into the game. So, we're here in 1545, guys, and I'm about to do a video on hive setup. I'm going to be doing that here in the next hour. And basically, we had to change the hive in 1545 because when we came here, we didn't really have a clear-cut plan. I didn't talk to people ahead of time. We just all sort of showed up, and things worked out good. They worked out perfectly fine, but check out the Alliance forts. Now, they look different, don't they? These aren't what Alliance forts used to look like. As you remember, they used to be like big square, clumsy looking things. Now they're a little more compact and they go straight up, but the thing is that you can upgrade these, and I'm sure they're going to look cooler as you upgrade them, so that is pretty cool. Same with the turrets. Once you get these up to cannons, you can go to skill here. Here is the gold arrows, the fire arrows. That must be what they were talking about in the update. Then you got the rampage. Here's all the skills for the turrets, so you can come check these out on your own. And, you know, they're going to be doing a lot more damage. Usually, before, LOK would just use turrets to hold spaces for people when they teleport. But now, turrets are actually going to be pretty devastating. And being able to place two Alliance mines also, guys, you're going to be able to really take advantage of, you know, it's going to be a lot easier to basically, you know, you won't need as many farm alliances. Like 4 farm alliances will be perfectly enough, because you can have, you know, a wood and iron farm, you can have a food and, you know, iron farm, or a food and mithril farm. You can just mix it up, or have an iron mithril farms and then have your wood and food farms. So you can just basically, it's going to be a lot easier for farming. So that's something that's really cool, that you're going to be able to place 2 of those. But you got to be donating that sandstone, guys. Go ahead and get your, you got to find your depot, and then you have to donate supplies, and you want to come here and you want to donate, especially this stuff down here, the sandstone, the diamond. You're going to want to donate diamond. Diamond's not available yet. I haven't at least got any, and I haven't got any granite yet, but I do have sandstone. So you want to at least start donating the sandstone and resources to the depot, so that way you can start upgrading all of your Alliance buildings, guys, because they're going to be playing a huge role in Alliance battles, and you want to have your home safe. You want to keep your home safe. That's the #1 thing with me and with Clash of Kings is, you know, it's great to go teleport and smash your enemies, but if you cannot keep your own base safe, then you're doing something wrong. And that is why we've actually decided to switch up our hive. It had too many gaps in it. We were not organized. So, guys, I'm happy to show you in this next video. By the time you're watching this, the next video will be up in the following hour. You will see us setting up our Alliance hive, and it is going to be magical. And I'm going to bring you guys along so that you can check it out, and that maybe you guys can make your own Alliance hives just like this. It's not about really the size of the hive. You don't want a huge hive. You only want your hive as big as the members accommodating it. So you don't want to put your towers like you don't want these big spaces of towers. You want to put them as tightly together as you can, which one of them is always going to have to be big on one side, but then the ones on the adjacent sides, they can be half size, because you can place this tower. You could place it all the way up to the edge here of this, like this line here. You could place this tower right where this castle is, and it would be right up against it, and it would be really long and skinny. Long and skinny, just like that. So That's how you want to do it. You want to make it nice and compact, especially with the farm alliances. With the main alliances, you can have space to grow so that people are inside the territory. But with farm alliances, you want them as compact as possible. So, you know, I'm going to be coming out with that video here in just a little bit. Thank you guys for watching the video, supporting the videos. I will be coming back at you in just a little bit with another video here in 15:45 showing you an expert hive setup. So I hope you come along and watch it. The link will be in the description of this, and I'll see you then. Peace.
Goodbye, motherfucker!